Yes, it is. Look, the plan was, we talked about it, we knew we played on a very heavy pitch last Sunday, and we had to play for the full 90 minutes. We really had to go because we were chasing the game after being behind, and that takes a lot out of the legs. And then we had 2 away with the national team. Heavy training schedule, plus also the game, and Ivan has done a magnificent shift for us. And we had Bessie coming back, so we knew we couldn't get 90 minutes out of him, but I think you'll agree it wasn't a bad 60. So we went for the early goal, and we got it, and it paid dividends. But what happened was we scored the second, and then we thought, this is it, we don't have to do any more. And we stopped, and you can't do that against them. So there's some lessons that we'll learn from that, but overall, very, very important win.
Well, in the second half too, they were pressing out. What's your sort of message to the boys as they,
At half time?
Or just during the half.
Well, Marco, the thing is, the thing is, they're a formidable opponent. They're in a habit of winning. I don't know what the record is, but I believe they haven't lost many games in the last good while, and that really stands them in good stead when they're out in the field. They have a belief, and it was important for us to win. This is our home ground. We want to make it a fortress, and I think it's worth noting that we've played 3 good teams now, and we've scored 4, 3 and 3. That's good news.
The pressure that you applied on the park today was fantastic. It's a very rare sight to see the Wanderers dominate off the ball to that extent. Was this something that you encouraged specifically for this match against a team like them?
Well, we decided we wanted a very positive mindset, which we usually have, but we wanted it extra positive tonight from the start. When you've got the best striker in the league, you want to give him some feed, and he scored a goal. I think in the first minute he's hit one that I thought was in from my angle. It just went past the post, and then he scored another one. So that got the crowd going, and the pressure was great, relentless, and we got a fantastic second from Ivan. I agree with you. There was good pressure at times, but it wasn't good enough from the 25th to the 45th minute at least.
I guess after the goal was conceded, I guess in the manner that the goal was conceded, you had to think the boys then sort of regrouped, and whilst they were under a lot of pressure in the second half, they didn't make too many crucial errors for sure.
No, look, it was sometimes you've got to graft out a win. We're noted for being a football team, which we are, but I think I made the point that being 1-0 up last week at half time and losing, that's not the form of a championship team. Western Sydney Wanderers would not have lost that game last week at being 1-0 up at half time. And I am so proud of the boys that we knew the last 15 minutes was going to be tough with the changes in personnel and the week that we've had, and they dug deep. They dug deep, and the boys deserve all the credit. That was a fantastic effort tonight.
Mike, you will remain in pole position until next week. You're guaranteed of that. Do you think that you guys can make top spot your own for the rest of the season?
Oh, it's not something we think about. We just think about performance week in, week out. I hadn't even thought that we were on top of the league. I just know we've beaten one of the best teams around at home, and that's the most important thing for me. So we've got a really good lead in now to the Perth game. We play Saturday week, so that gives us a good time to get everybody recovered, and then we're going to do the same thing again. That's our aim.
Yes. Sorry. Bess, you said during the week that the Roar were the best team in the league. Did tonight, show that?
Oh yeah, I think so. When you win against one of the best team in the league, then I think you have to be one of the best in the league. So, and we proved that today. We show great football, but it's still some improvement in the game to do. But I'm very happy, to win 3-1 against Sydney Wanderers. Last year we lost every game, and we still have this in the mind, and this is why it's so important. This year we want to step up and play better than last year, and we show that today, and we beat a team where we lost every game last year.
People have been talking about that all the time. Were the players getting annoyed by that?
No, not at all. Just, if you want to be the best team in the A-League, you need to win games like that. It's simple. And we played today with I personally think one of the strongest team in the A-League. Full respect to Wanderers, they do it well. They're a very young team, in the A-League, and they're doing fantastic. So, but Brisbane showed that the way we play is just very strong, and we can beat every team in A-League.
Bess, obviously, Mike mentioned there the importance of getting off to a fast start, getting that early goal. You yourself made a really quick start to the game and was straight in it. Was that just a little bit of frustration on your part after having spent 4 weeks out just to get straight into it?
Yeah, it was like a little bit of hunger there. You stay 5 weeks out, and you really. I personally cannot handle that. To watch my team, it's really frustrating, and I nearly done my hammy again in jumping, and in my. It was really tough. So, but. I'm really just glad I make it through. First game is a very important game for me today. It was very tough because after injury to come, and I'm really just glad. I make a good performance and I score, and the team in the end win the game.
Best you played an hour. How far away are you from the full 90 minutes?
I thought that it was a good decision to take me off after 36 minutes, and I think Kwame done perfect. He finished the job, and step by step, I think, and I hope against Perth I can do a little bit more, and week to week get strong and build my performance and my fitness back.
Mike, top spot in this league, it doesn't mean everything in terms of the final outcome, given the nature of it. But beating a team like Wanderers in the manner that you did, you must draw a lot from that. Do you think you will throughout the season as well, as a point of reflection?
Yeah, look, the main thing today was to bounce back from a loss. It doesn't matter who you're playing. You lose one game in this league, and you need to respond. So it's I say it to the players all the time. It's not what happens to you; it's how you respond to what happens to you. And the response was magnificent today.
Mike, Bess mentioned there Kwame coming off that. How much for you as a coach? How good is it to have a young guy like him that you can throw in and inject a bit of pace for counter attacking and stuff, but also he's going to do a shift. He's actually going to do the job for you. He's pretty reliable for your young time.
Well, the thing that he brought was, Bess was obviously getting a little bit tired towards that before we brought him off, and you bring that youthful exuberance, and we want him to harass the two centre backs, and he did that, and they had less time on the ball, so it meant that their counter attacks were less easy to construct. And that's important because when you're playing without the ball, as we were for a little bit in the second half there, you've got to be able to close them down, and fresh legs were important. Look, Kwame is a young man on a journey. He's with a fantastic group of players who are able to guide him and show him the way. But he needs to step up and do it himself, and he did that at Central Coast for us, which we were very thankful for. And he's done it again tonight. So, it's... as Bess will tell you, when you're starting off on your journey as a young man, you need these things to help you kick along. But one thing he'll do, he's got a very good level head, and he'll stay focused, and he'll keep doing his bit for the team.
Can you foresee Kwame and Bess perhaps working together as a two-pronged strike force, perhaps going on in the season if he continues to develop as you're suggesting?
Oh, I don't think we'll be changing the way that we play, Michael. I think it's really important that we've got a DNA. We play with one striker. We did change it a tad tonight where we had Ricky a little bit closer to Bess, but certainly not playing alongside him. It's well documented the way that we play, and I think it's very, very fruitful for us.
How fit is Henrique? How fit is he?
Enrique?
Yeah.
How long did he play today? 80 minutes?
Is he
80 minutes.
also?
Yeah, I think he... Look, what we decided with Ricky was, those of you who've been following the Raw for a while, he's not had a great run with games. He's had, a fair few injuries over the last few years. And I decided that the best thing for him was to play to get fit. So we've nursed him along. He's actually put a couple of shifts in where he's played a bit longer than we wanted him to because of the nature of the game. Melbourne Heart was one the other week, 2 weeks ago at home. But look, Ricky's a little marvel. I love him. He's a very important part of our squad. The players love him too. And I think Bess is eyeing off top goal scorer because at the moment Enrique is top goal scorer.
You play well together, you two.
Me and Enrique?
Yes.
Of course. I love him to have in the wings, so he will get there. And I think he's playing already a fantastic season.